to all our brilliant callers, our texters, and to yous lot for listening. Have a beautiful weekend. Michelle Visage on the way next for you. Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds up on your smart speaker on 88 to 91 FM. See you Monday from 4.
BBC News at 7 o'clock. This is Claire Ronacres. Striking postal workers have said their walkouts could continue into the new year unless they get fresh assurances on pay rises and job cuts. Around 100,000 members of the Communication Workers Union have taken part in industrial action today after talks with Royal Mail collapsed. The CWU is calling for a larger pay rise and assurances about redundancies. Royal Mail says it needs to modernise. Our employment correspondent Zoe Conway says there are indications staff are becoming more reluctant to strike.
I did talk to somebody close to the dispute who was of the view that a resolution is going to have to be found, and he put forward two reasons. One, that postal workers just simply can't afford to keep striking. And then another reason given was that in late August, 3,000 people crossed the picket line to go into work. And Royal Mail say that today we're talking more like 11,000.
A serving Metropolitan Police officer has appeared in court charged with raping 2 women. The allegations against PC Rupert Edwards, who's 29 and from Ashstead in Surrey, relate to 2 incidents in South London and Surrey earlier this year. He'll next appear at Inner London Crown Court in January. Sexually harassing someone in public is to become a crime punishable by up to 2 years in prison. The government has given its backing to a private member's bill which makes it an offence to intentionally harass a person or cause them alarm or distress because of their sex. Sue Fish, a former Chief Constable of Nottinghamshire Police, says it's a positive development.
The law has been silent on this, and it needs to really spell out, and I think that's the role, one of the roles of government and its legislation, is to say what is acceptable and what's not acceptable. And the sort of behaviours that women and girls have to put up with every day are not acceptable.
The UK has imposed sanctions on 10 officials from Iran's judiciary and prison system a day after Tehran said it carried out the first execution of a protester involved in recent anti-government demonstrations. Iran's most senior diplomat in Britain was also summoned to the Foreign Office, where he was told the country must end violence against its own people. Brazil are out of the Football World Cup. The 5-time champions were defeated 4-2 by Croatia on penalties. The football journalist Tim Vickery, who lives in Brazil, was watching.
What a fantastic game. 2 teams who pushed themselves to the edge. Now what is remembered is that Rodrigo and Marquinhos missed their penalties. The population of Croatia is 4.5 million. Brazil have 215 million. Croatia have no right to do what they did today. You have to give them full congratulations, but they have sent a far, far bigger nation into mourning.
And today's other quarter-final, Argentina versus the Netherlands, has just kicked off. The weather, a clear, cold night for most of the UK with widespread frost. Wintry showers will continue in northern Scotland and many coastal areas with snow on high ground. BBC News, it's 3 minutes past 7.
Radio 2. There's a party going on right here. Now,
let story time commence.
it's BBC Radio 2. Michelle Visage.
Mama's here. Your fabulous Friday starts right now. Bonnie Tyler.